Hi with kids, welcome back to another craft time video with Rico. Now, this week we're going to make one of these finger plant with a pot. It says Jesus on it. Like that. So, to make that, we would need 3 cardboard paper on A4 sizes, so like this, in 3 different colors. So first you need red, green, and then black for the canvas. You also need 4 different colored origami paper, so like this. I've got it in blue, pink, yellow, orange, and a darker orange, like that. Then you'd need a pencil, a pen, a pair of scissors, a glue, and a paper clip to clip paper together. So first of all, I want you to come up with one word that describes Jesus for yourself. So the word that I've come up with is love. So I just remember that on my head. And then next, you can start with drawing your plant, your finger plant. So last time I wanted you to make an L shape like this, but this time I want you to open up your hands like that. And then I want you to put it on top of the green paper. And with your pencil, I want you to draw around your hand like that. Perfect. Once you've got a hand on your green paper, with your scissors, I want you to carefully cut them out. And then you should end up with a green hand, like this. Now, I want you to write the word that you came up with earlier in the palm of the hand with a pen. So I've got a Sharpie here, and my word was love, so I will put love in big letters there. And then on top of the love, I put is. So at the end, you should have something like this. Perfect. So once you've got that, I want you to grab your A4 black piece of paper, like that. And I want you to put that in front of you, and then stick the hand fairly near the top with a bit of a gap to stick your flowers on. So somewhere there would do. So then we can stick that on. So at the end, you should have stuck your green palm like that. Okay, so that's that. Now, with your colored origami paper, like this, just smaller, I want you to put them on a pile. So all 5 colors on a pile, like that. And with your paper clip, I want you to clip them all together. Oh. There we go. Now it's time to draw the flower. Perfect. Now you should have something like that. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but it's a little flower. So once you've got that, I want you to cut it up. Perfect. Now you should have 5 little flowers. So they should look like these. And I'll show you what one looks like. So one looks like this, and I've got it in 5 different colors for the 5 fingers. Now I want you to spell out Jesus on the flowers. So there are 5 letters in the word Jesus, and I want you to spell out each letter in each of the flower. So J, E, S, U, S. Perfect. Now, next, it's time to stick them on your plant finger. So, get your J, like this, and then stick them on your little finger. Like this. And then get your E, and then stick them on your ring finger, like that. And your S, stick the S on the middle finger, yes. And then get your U, oops, like that. And then you stick that on your index finger, like so. And then get the other S, the last S, like that. And I want you to stick that on the edge of your thumb that you've cut out earlier. There you go. Perfect. Now you should have something that looks like that. Okay? Now we're going to draw the pot. So the pot comes in 2 parts. So in your red paper, I want you to draw on the corner a fairly big rectangle. So I've got something like this in the corner. I don't know if you can see that. And then on top of that, if you flip the paper around, you can draw the pot. So at the end, on your red paper, you should have something like this. Okay? And then I want you to cut them out by the line. Okay, perfect. Now make sure that it fits on the bottom of your palm before you stick it on. So you should have something like this before you stick it on. So let's stick the pot on your canvas. Don't forget to close your glue. Then stick it on the bottom of your palm. And then voila, you should have your final product like that. Great. Yeah, so that will be it for now. Yeah, it's been great watching doing this with you kids. So I'll see you next time. Okay, have fun. Bye.